There's a lot of speculation in the media about Sander's future. We obviously made the big decision to announce that we are leaving Portsmouth at the end of this season, no matter what happens. And as we can see here, Borussia Dortmund is our current target team. But to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure I made the right choice. When was the last time you saw a goalkeeper being the face of a brand, guys? I mean, Sander is becoming bigger and bigger every single week, and I'm actually not too sure what's gonna happen. Stay tuned for later in this episode. But guys, let's just focus on the football right now. There's been way too much transfer talk recently, and we've got an important game against Forest, who is one spot above us. Portsmouth has surprisingly picked up some good results recently, and we've actually had a nice start to the season, so I'm wondering how long this can continue. In the last episode, we obviously tested out this new update, and so far, I've got to say, it's looking promising. We've scored some goals that probably would have never happened before, so we'll have to wait and see, guys. The more games we play, I guess we will find out more things, but as I said, it looks really, really nice. That's a good interception by Dossel. Come on, guys. Jensen now, who has been incredible for us these last few matches. Dossel now over to our right midfielder, who's got lots of pace. He decides to cross it for Bishop. Anderson through the middle. Okay, this is actually really nice from Forest. Look at that, and the Sander comes out quickly. And thankfully, we did not fall for that chip. Lookman on the ball, tries to go through the middle, and again, Sander is correctly positioned. We've had a very positive start to this match, guys. And look at Jensen, is absolutely cooking here, linking up with Long. Let's see if we can do something with this, and no. Loads of passes here. Morgan Gibbs-White has been involved in everything so far. Anderson now. And let's be ready for a shot. That is not dangerous at all. Maybe we'll try to go far with this one. Come on, Bishop. Why are you not making a run? It could have been perfect. Dossel now with a nice pass for Pack. Can we finally create an opportunity? Jensen involved again here. And of course, it ends up being wasted. Here goes Forest against our defender. It's loads of players forward now. Lookman causing some issues, and thankfully he didn't get a good connection on it. But what's happening here? I think it's offside, but why did he not give us the advantage? And that will be it for the first 45, guys. We need to take these chances better. I think we would go above Forest in the table as well if we manage this victory. Here is Morgan Gibbs-White, as always, very much involved. Come on, boys. Bishop could maybe release the right midfielder. Then we keep the possession. I like it. Dossel to Jensen, playing a bit further inside now. Come on, Bishop. Yes, this is actually looking kind of promising. Long, and we will take the corner kick. Let's see if we can get a set-piece goal. And it looks like we are bringing on a new player, which I've never heard about. Dossel will take it, and that looks good for Knight. Oh my god, what is this tactic? Must have been something we practiced on the training ground, because I've never seen that one before. Mohammed is getting subbed on. Of course, Bishop has had a pretty quiet game today. We gotta make sure not to concede at this point. Would be extremely frustrating. Meyer goes back to Sander. Okay. We'll give it to Long, and let's see. Jensen through the middle. Our center back is playing as a striker. What are these power and ball tactics? Mohammed off the bench has hit the post. No way, he could have become the hero there. That's the first thing he does as well. So close to getting the winner. And here is Forest, but they're never gonna win that battle. A draw is probably the fairest result, but it hurts a bit when you get that close to getting the winner. Gyökeres has won the Premier League Player of the Month. Congratulations to him. And I've got to say, he looks a bit scary there and vicious in that image. They are in a title race with Chelsea and Liverpool. That seems to be the three teams going for it this season. Newcastle in fourth, and I mean, we are still in a very respectable position. I've also done a bit of research on the Conference League because I was wondering what places actually get you this competition. And it all kind of depends how the league table goes, which teams also win, you know, the Europa League and the Champions League. If it's an English team, then you can qualify even if you finish 9th or 10th in the table. Also, the team that wins the Carabao Cup automatically gets a spot in the playoffs for the Conference League. And of course, if you win the FA Cup, we are going to be getting Europa League football. And talking about this competition, we are going to be having Burton Albion in the first round, and this will actually most likely be our final chance to win silverware with Portsmouth. But yes, guys, if we can end the season around 8 spots, we do have a chance to qualify Portsmouth for Europa. How crazy would that be? But now we are going to be facing 19th place Brentford, which we absolutely have to win. They've obviously got some former Liverpool players in Jordan Henderson, Keller here as well, so I'm excited to see how they perform today. I'm surprised that the weather in England is actually this good in December, so I guess we have gotten quite lucky today. The conditions are perfect. Can we get a goal? That would be huge. Here is our left back Meyer. Crosses it in for Mohamed, and it's right at Keller here. Let's go far. Aim for Mohamed. That has worked out perfectly. Okay, let's see what we got now. Here is Hermida with the pace. Maybe a cross or bring it back to Mohamed. Yes. Oh, Mohamed is fighting his way through, and what a finish! That is why he started this game. And I'm so happy to see that he's found some incredible form, because we all remember at the start of the season, the media, everybody was against him because he had some bad performances. I was even questioning him as well, but now he is in the form of his life. Absolute banger with his weak foot. Bishop has got to be careful, guys, because Mohamed is coming for these spots. Obviously, he is now higher rated than Bishop as well. It's been very exciting to follow their progress. And I know how many of you guys absolutely love Bishop, but his place might not be that safe anymore. Here is Jensen. Here we go again, guys. Long to Mohamed. Can he find the right midfielder? What a ball from Mohamed, but a very weak finish. I feel like we haven't seen the last goal of Portsmouth yet. Let's keep this up and get some more. Imagine living in one of those apartments, guys, that you can see behind this stadium. Brentford are immediately looking more positive in this half. This opening has made me a little bit concerned, to be honest. And there's the cross into the box, and the header is right outside. Yeah, we would have never been able to do anything with that. It's looking bad for us. The next game will be against Manchester United as well. So we need to win this one, get some good momentum going into it. Here they are again. Low cross. Uncomfortable for us, and oh my god! Guys, we need to wake up. Look at the possession, guys, 61%. In the first half, I felt like we had more of the ball, but hey, it's been a game of 2 halves, this one so far. Maybe we are just a bit tired, I don't know. Of course, there's been a lot of games now in December. There's like 2 matches a week. Here is Jordan Henderson. But his pass is not good. He wins it back though. Let's be ready for another shot, because they are looking aggressive here. And there will be 2 minutes of added time. And I'm not sure if Brentford will have enough time to create one more chance. Or actually they will. That is a fantastic ball, but it's out. And look at the players falling over. Oh my god, I hope they're okay. But guys, that is a big away victory for Portsmouth. A horrible second half though, so we need to do better in the next one. We have just unlocked tier number 5, which means we can get a new playstyle, guys. That feels amazing. We also complete, of course, every single one of the objectives. And yeah, we have now reached level 33. I think we gotta go with one of the passing ones. For example, this one, lob and lofted through passes are more accurate. They travel faster and are more difficult to intercept. Maybe if we choose this one, we can finally get an assist, guys, with those through balls. So yeah, I think we will go with that one for now. Our agent has given us a new message. We're aiming high when it comes to your next move, Borussia Dortmund. But it might be we need to also look at a stepping stone to get you there. Yes, this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. Dortmund is currently 5 stars, which means they are one of the best ranked clubs in the world. So to be completely honest with you, we are gonna stay in the Bundesliga, but it will be a different German club. I am thinking RB Leipzig, a team that kind of takes talents to the next level. You know, it's of course a stepping stone. It's not where we want to be for the remaining of our career, but I feel like that would be a nice club to join, guys, and it kind of makes more sense than Dortmund. But honestly, who knows where we're gonna be ending up, because we will also be getting some more transfer offers. And it looks like we have one more. Of course, Wolfsburg is one that we knew from before, but let's take a look at the next recommendation, and it is Frankfurt, which means currently there is 2 clubs interested in us from the Bundesliga, guys. So that is most likely gonna be the destination we end up in. But yeah, who knows, guys. The year comes close to an end, but it's not an excuse to rest for Sander, who recently showed up at the local school to help with a fundraiser. It's nice to see that we are doing things for the local community as well. So now then, it's gonna be one of the last games of the calendar year. We are hosting Manchester United, and I really want to beat them. The Portsmouth fans have brought out the tifo of Sander again, which is so nice to see, even after we have announced that we'll be leaving the club. So we have done it the respectful and right way. Brian Mbuemo immediately involved in the match. That is a good delivery as well, and the header is thankfully over the goal. But that could have been an awful start for Portsmouth. It's kind of interesting that for this game we are playing our usual right midfielder at right back and our right back at right midfield. So the manager is switching it up today, experimenting a little bit, I think. Here is Mason Mount, and he gets stopped by Mohammed, who is all the way down in the fence. But Dossel loses it as well. Here they go. Cunha decides to cross the back post, and thankfully our left back deals with it. United have looked kind of dangerous on these attacks, I've got to say. This one falls to Mason Mount. It doesn't shoot it yet, but we win back the ball. Come on, Widmer. In the middle to Dossel. And now Mohammed. Can you play it back to our right back? Okay. Let's see then. Yes. There we go. What a ball. But no, we have so much more time. Oh, I don't think he realized it, but he could have kept going there. Anyway, that is the first positive attack. There is Mason Mount again. Pretty much involved in everything right now. And what a through ball that is. And a quality save from Sander. We saved it with our fingertips. That's insane. If we didn't go out quickly there, it would have been a goal for United. Fantastic decision. And now Jensen into our left back. Yes, what an attack from Portsmouth. And immediately after their big chance and that save from Sander, Lang goes ahead and gets his second goal of the season. Is that the best counter-attack we have ever seen while we've been playing for Portsmouth? I actually think so. And Ruben Amorim is not happy. Wow, 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 guys. Huge save, and then the goal. It could not have been any better. But as we have seen, United have been close many times, so we need to stay focused, not celebrate anything too early, because there will be more chances in this one. But of course, United with this back five, still conceding goals like that. We haven't scored many of those, to be honest. Here they are, and thankfully goes right to Sander. Come on, let's have another counter-attack. Jensen to Log, and oh my god! That skill was crazy. Will Manchester get one final attack before the break? It seems like they might actually. And that is fantastic by our right midfielder, who is now playing as a fullback. What a half of football, man. Even though we have conceded quite a few chances, we've been playing pretty entertaining football. We are struggling right now. We always seem to drop down a level in the second halves. And the next game will be at Anfield. Yeah, let's just take the ball down here. And we will play it over to our right midfielder, Widmer. And, you know, we've obviously now got that long ball playstyle, so our passes should be more accurate. Oh, what is happening here? Can we take advantage of this terrible defensive mistake? Yes, there's the run, but Lamens makes a huge save with his feet. That could have been the match-winning goal. Question marks around this United defense for sure. And from the corner, we get close. These tactics from Amorim has not worked against this Portsmouth super team. Oh no. This is a promising looking attack from United. And they have won the ball back as well. And the shot is thankfully wide. Let's go long up to Mohamed. And that is a really high pass. Here goes the Delict, but an awful touch. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Mohamed back in for Jensen. And there is the match. We will beat United 2-0. And it is totally deserved because we have been the clinical team today for once. And that is a nice assist from Mohamed. And Bishop has lost his spot, I think, guys. Another goal involvement for Jensen as well. He should win the Player of the Month award. It would be really nice if we could keep this clean sheet as well. Which I think we will do. And it's just another performance from Sander added to the collection. We've had some fantastic saves and moments again. There's another one, but we catch it. And I'm just gonna waste a little bit of time here. And the referee says it's all over. We remain unbeaten for the last 3 games. And things are looking very, very positive for Portsmouth at the moment. Great to see my name at the top of the clean sheet charts, yes. Big credit goes to the defenders in front of me though. As we can see, 9 clean sheets in 17 matches. So, of course, the defensive record keeps going from the championship. And it's not just a one-season wonder anymore. This guy is a generational keeper talent. If you told me we would be sitting top 7 halfway through the season, I'm not sure if I would have believed you. We would have obviously taken that every single day of the week. So, yeah, I'm wondering how long it can keep going on like this for. Really nice to see that our agent agrees that Leipzig would be a great club moving forward. So he's gonna go ahead and look into that and see if it would be a possible move if they want to give us an offer. And as we can see, it seems like we've had another recommendation. I mean, we're getting a new one every single week now. So we've got Wolfsburg, Frankfurt, and then the third one is Brentford, a team that we played just recently, which means that obviously they were impressed by our performance and they are looking to get our signature as well. They are offering £86,000 a week, which I think is the biggest offer we've actually had so far. So guys, in the next episode, we are going to Anfield. That is the match I've been looking forward to almost the most since we started this whole series. We are going to be ending the year 2026 with a couple of really, really big fixtures. As always, guys, I really appreciate the support on this series. And I will see you tomorrow with number 29.